how to take an Instagram picture. Yeah, it's that kind of video. For today's Vlogmas episode, I'm going to take you guys on the journey with me on how I normally take my pictures and post on Instagram. Now, you see this, I already picked this out the night before, and this is one of the first tips I have to give you guys, which is picking out the outfits or accessories you are going to use take that Instagram picture the night before. That way it saves time faster, it makes you on the go, it makes you get ready on time. That way you don't have to declutter your wardrobe looking for outfits, dresses, accessories to wear. Now, we are talking about the gadgets or device you're going to use to take that particular content, that particular picture or video. I would recommend you guys to check your device space. If you're using your phone or if you're going to use your digital camera, you have to check the space, check if the storage is enough for me to take this particular picture or video, and that is what I normally do most of the time. And as well as cleaning your camera lens before you take the shots. Let's say you're already at the place, you're already getting ready, you have to make sure to wipe your lens, check if storage is okay, and take your particular picture. Now, what I'm doing here is I'm actually getting ready to shoot my content, which is the third tip. So normally I start by my skin. So whenever I'm about to take an Instagram picture, I start by washing my face with black soap. If I'm too lazy to do skincare, I just wash my face with black soap. And then put on lotion. And also getting my hair ready as well as styling it. Just everything I do. I always do my skincare and apply some lotion to make me glow, lotion or oil, and then I do the hair or style the hair that I want to use to take the picture, as well as dressing up and putting on my jewelry. Which leads us to the next tip, which is where to actually take your pictures / environmental condition or the time to take your pictures. I take my pictures around 5 to 6 or 4 to 5 depending on the time I'm free, but I take it around 5 to 6 because I want to ensure that goes in our pictures. So basically, let's talk about the person that is taking your pictures for you. Normally it's my brothers who take my pictures. At the same time, I also take them by myself using my tripod. So if you get a tripod that you could take your pictures by yourself by just connecting the Bluetooth shutter. Every tripod comes with a Bluetooth shutter. This is the Bluetooth shutter for my tripod, and I use it sometimes to take my own pictures, most of the time. It's pretty handy, pretty good. So that's all I have to say regarding the place or the time I take my pictures or how I take my pictures. Which leads us to the last but not the least tip, which is how I edit my pictures. So I've taken my pictures right here. This is just some test photos that I'm going to be using. So my brother took these 2 pictures for me. So what I normally do is that on days that I don't feel like doing much editing or I feel tired or lazy, I actually just, if you're using an iPhone, I use my camera roll edits app. Basically this is what I use. I increase exposure, reduce exposure, increase the brilliance, and some other things like that. I just mess around with it. But one thing you must know is that my highlights is always on -100 or -90, but my highlights is always down. I increase the shadow a little bit, just anything of your choice to make your pictures nice. But I actually love using, I don't use saturation on most of my pictures. I love using vibrancy to just make the color pop out instead of saturation, because saturation can change your skin color. But let me add a little bit. Normally if I want to use saturation, I will use only 10 or 5, but I don't normally use saturation. I don't use warmth. I use tints a lot, and I always put the tints to 20 to give it a little bit pink vibes, and as well as sharpening to 15%. This is basically all I do for my camera roll app. So definition is always at 8, sharpness is always at 15, tint is always at 20, and vibrancy 100, saturation 10. For contrast, I don't really use contrast all the time. I prefer not to use contrast. Shadows, I always increase the shadows to 25 to 30. That's everything I do for the camera roll app. Then for not the camera roll app, I use Lightroom. But before I go to Lightroom, I normally use this app called Focus. This is the app I use. So now I open the app. Now on this app, my phone doesn't really have portrait, so sometimes I use this app to blow out some background. So basically this app is only for iOS devices. I am really sorry. So I use this app to blow out some things. My phone doesn't have portraits, so these are some cool blur motion effects you could choose, but most of them are locked, so I stick with this one. And then I always increase the lighting to this, and then I go here, this little star wand, and I click on exposure, increase the exposure to 30, and I go to brightness and then click on this yellow button and increase only the near intensity to 5. When I'm done, I export the photo. I will go to Lightroom after I'm done editing on Focus. I can't leave my Focus pictures like that. So I recently edited this picture and posted it on my Instagram through Lightroom. So normally I don't really edit pictures there, I just copy and paste. So that's what I'm going to be doing now. So I click here and then I go here and paste it. So that is where I adjust it from. I adjust the exposure, I adjust color, like I just play around with it. And that is basically how I edit my photos, guys. Really, I've showed you all the steps, and it all depends on you, your choice, and how you want your pictures to be, because I can't give you guys a specific filter or editing to use because I'm not that kind of person. So you could either choose plain to just blow it out, or choose edited saturated photos like mine. Hi guys, this is video. How to take an Instagram picture? Are you ready to say one? How to take an Instagram video? Don't make any noise. Then oh yeah, say action. Don't let any say action. 4, 3, 2. 5, 4, 3, 2. Vlogmas into action. You see this? Yeah, this is clothing, of course. First tip, which is like you actually have to pick out what you're going to before. But yeah, I'm not following the script. Let's start again. Which leads us to the list. No, sorry, wrong line. Slash wait. I see furry. Sorry. Cut. Which leads us to the list. Sorry, I'm sorry. Practice in 3 again. And actually post my pictures because I'm a bitch. I'm so sorry. I have been a menace to society. Okay, bye.